Today we're going to talk about the latest news from Tesla, including the production of the new Model Y, interesting software updates, and much more. If you're a Tesla fan or just curious about electric cars, stick around because there's a lot of cool stuff coming up. Starting with the new Model Y. Tesla is about to begin production of the updated version of this model, codenamed Juniper. This car is extremely popular and leads global sales, so naturally, everyone is excited to see what's coming. The improvements include a more sophisticated interior with higher quality materials and more efficient soundproof glass. Just imagine driving without that annoying road noise. Speaking of the interior, the new Model Y will feature ventilated seats, a rear screen, and LED lighting throughout the car's interior. This not only enhances comfort, but also brings a futuristic touch that's very Tesla. You can already imagine a super comfortable and stylish ride, right? Recently, a prototype of the Model Y Juniper was spotted at Tesla's factory in Berlin, completely camouflaged. This camouflage is typical of Tesla when they're about to launch something big. This indicates that production is really close and that we'll soon have official news. Stay tuned. In addition to the improvements in the Model Y, Tesla has also made updates to its software, both in the app and in the vehicles. The new version of the app didn't bring major visible changes, but it included codes pointing to a big update coming soon. A user discovered references to something called Summon V2, an updated version of the Smart Summon. Summon V2 is expected to arrive with the next versions of the FSD, 12.5 or 12.6. This feature promises to be even more efficient, allowing your car to be ready for activation at any moment. Additionally, the app also mentions a functionality called Summon Pre-Warning, which seems to be an improvement over the current wait function. Another proof of how Tesla is always innovating. Another interesting update was the removal of the floating chat icon for Tesla's virtual assistant. Now, you can access this functionality by clicking the Ask a Question button at the top of any support page. Small changes that improve the user experience. Speaking of vehicle updates, version 2024.4 brought several small improvements that were not listed in the release notes. For example, the entertainment section was redesigned, eliminating the entertainment app in favor of individual icons for the arcade, toy box, and theater. This makes access to these features much more intuitive. Additionally, the media player has been expanded, making it easier to navigate and control your music and videos. Now, the audio EQ settings, search, shuffle, and repeat are more accessible without the need to navigate through complex menus. Tesla is really focused on making the user experience more fluid. In the navigation area, there have been some minor visual changes. The navigation app icon has been redesigned, and your route trajectory now turns gray as you progress, clearly showing how much of the journey has been completed. This is great for those who like to monitor every detail of the trip. The climate settings also received a new icon that can be pinned to the app bar, making access easier. And when creating a driver profile, the car now encourages creating a cloud-based profile via the Tesla app, allowing you to access your profile in any Tesla vehicle. An interesting new feature is the update in the vehicle visualization, which now includes small dots you can tap to open the front, trunk, and charging port. Additionally, it's now possible to pause the opening or closing of the trunk while it's in motion. Another improvement is the addition of more features in the quick control section, including easier access to the mirror folding buttons, child lock, and window lock. The search field is now permanently displayed at the top of the menu list, making navigation even easier. For cars with an automatic shift interface, the UI has been compacted on the left side of the screen, and the status icons for Wi-Fi and driver profiles have been moved to the left of the screen's center, freeing up more space. The speedometer numbers have also been enlarged for better visibility. While the car is charging, more information is displayed on the screen, such as charge limit, current power, total energy added, number of phases, as well as current amperage and voltage. This makes monitoring the charging process much more detailed. Autopilot visualizations have also been improved. Now, the car displays more vehicles on the screen and shows when they activate their turn signals and brake lights. Small details that make a big difference in the driving experience. Tesla continues to show its commitment to constant innovation. Even the smallest updates are carefully planned to offer the best functionality possible to users. This is something that really sets Tesla apart from other automakers. Moving on to another interesting topic, Tesla recently laid off its Supercharger team. But this doesn't mean these professionals were left without jobs. Many other companies quickly began hiring these former employees to develop their own charging networks. For example, the Atlanta-based company EnviroSpark hired a dozen former Tesla employees to help expand its charging network. Other companies like Evo and Revel are also in talks to hire these talents. This shows how valued Tesla's expertise is in the market. The NEVI, National Electric Vehicle Infrastructure, program is also driving the growth of charging infrastructure in the U.S. With $5 billion in funding, many new charging stations will be built across the country. The goal is to install 150 kilowatt chargers every 50 miles, an ambitious goal that will benefit all EV users. Even with the layoffs, Tesla remains a leader in charger integration. Brands like GM and Polestar were scheduled to gain access to the Supercharger network this spring, but delayed it to the summer. The integration was successful with Rivian, and we hope it continues to be with other brands. Now, changing the subject a bit, Tesla is planning to move its incorporation from Delaware to Texas. This change has generated a lot of debate among shareholders and Tesla enthusiasts. The company believes that Texas offers a more favorable environment for innovation and shareholder rights. This change also makes sense from a strategic standpoint, as Texas is a state where Tesla has a significant presence in terms of business and operations. However, some shareholders are concerned that this move may be more motivated by Elon Musk's personal interests. Despite the concerns, shareholders have the opportunity to vote on this change and Elon Musk's compensation. Tesla is offering a special reward for those who prove they voted. So, if you're a shareholder, don't miss this chance to participate and maybe win a prize. Finally, let's talk about other news in the world of electric vehicles. Volkswagen announced plans to launch new affordable electric models in 2027, starting at $22,000. This is great news for those looking for a more economical option in the EV market. VW had a partnership with Renault to develop an affordable EV, but decided to go ahead on their own. This hasn't stopped the company from continuing to bring cheaper options to the market, like the Rivian R2 and a new model from Ford. Unfortunately, the launch of VW's electric sedan ID.7 in the US has been delayed, with no new date announced. This model is doing well in Europe, so we hope to have more news about its arrival in North America soon. That's it, folks. These are the latest updates from Tesla and other EV manufacturers. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comment. We want to know what you think about the new Model Y, software updates, and Tesla's corporate changes. See you next time.